Hi, welcome back. Today I thought we would do some quick updates on some things that were going on during our Orchid Collection Update videos and just see what else is going on. Now we're going to start with the Yellow King. It's an Oncidium Yellow King I've had for about 6 months, and I noticed this leaf is drying off, and then this leaf right here is senescing as well and drying, and this is one of her newer growths. And then the more I looked, I noticed some spotting, which I know can be either over fertilization or lack of water, and she did dry out a few times because she's got some leaf tip dieback right here as well. However, what is concerning me is I think she has some kind of a fungal issue going on because of this. So I'm not sure what is going on. So far, what I've researched, it's a fungal. I don't think it's a buggy issue because I don't see it on like the Oncidium that sits right here. And then I have my Sogo, not Sogo, but my Foul Yoko sitting here. And I don't see anything on their leaves or anything, just this plant here. So I'm wondering if that's a fungal infection. The best I can tell, that's what that is. If anybody has any idea, let me know, because if it's something I need to treat my whole collection, I'd like to know ahead of time. But like I said, from what I've read, it's a type of fungal infection, but it's not something that I've got to worry about for the whole collection. I will be cutting this leaf off after this video. So let me go wash my hands since I've been touching this just in case, and we'll be right back. All right, hands are washed and we are good to go. I put some rubbing alcohol on them just in case. But this is the Phalaenopsis King, Myoto King Balina that is now finally showing some growth. Look at that. Lovely new leaf coming. Beautiful. Love seeing that. And then the Icing Venus, I think is what this one is. Yeah, the Icing Venus, I thought was growing a leaf on the collection update, and there it is, a lovely, lovely new leaf. And our Dendrobium Pink no ID buds are starting to swell, so we should see those probably end of the month, maybe, if we're lucky. And my Philippinensis is doing something weird. So when it grew this leaf here, I lost a leaf at the bottom here. Now it's growing this new leaf, and I'm losing this leaf here. So if it continues doing that, I'm gonna have to figure out why, because that makes no sense. And the Miltoniopsis that I got from Nicole Deanna about a year ago is shooting up a new growth. I was talking about how it just likes to pout, and that's all it's done since it's been with me, and it's finally pushing out a new growth. This one here is the second lovely leaf of Miss Spots. And up here, let's see, let me get my stool. Hold on. Excuse me if you hear me scraping my stool, but it just makes it easier. So all but 4 of my summer novelty foul species are now in LECA self-watering setups. Oh, I lied, 5. I haven't decided if I'm going to put the Sogo Vivians in self-watering in LECA quite yet. I might put 1 in there and leave the other one. Haven't decided. Everyone else though, the Sanderiana, Hieroglyphica, Fly-Shing Eagle, Tying-Shing Fly Eagle, and Abonensis are definitely going to go into self-watering. Tying-Shing Fly Eagle, the spike is now starting to shrivel and dry out. And we have a new little flower getting ready to pop open on the Hieroglyphica. And Sanderiana is growing a lovely new leaf. And I recently put the shelf lining on the grow shelf to keep water from dripping down, and nothing but the big girl phals are sitting up here. I've taken down all the regular house plants, thrown one of them away. The other 2, I'm trying to decide where to put them. This one here, even though she doesn't look like a big girl, she's going to be a big girl because she's just getting larger and larger with each growth. So she has put her spot up there as well. And then I wanted to show you the growths on the Roy Takanawa. Look how big and tall they've got. Not big, but how tall. And I love their little bulbous base. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? And you can just see the roots coming off of there. So it is forming more of a root system. And this dude is a drinker. I watered him 2 days ago and had to water him again this morning because he was already dry. So I may have to put him in a bigger pot because I don't have the time or really the inclination to be watering him every other day. Because I'm also making sure to water my mounts. So there is that. Now I have a question if you guys want to go on the journey with me. So I am going to go ahead and put this lady into a new home now. I was going to wait until spring, but do you see all of this explosion? And she is definitely growing out of this pot. I'm going to probably put her in the same thing. I will be utilizing my packing peanuts for crocking because they do prefer a wet-dry cycle. But she's not going to be able to stay in here for the duration of the winter because I do grow in that controlled environment. The temperature changes are not going to be that drastic as if she lived outside. My only concern is, I believe we have, where is it? I thought I saw, hold on guys, I'm looking for it. I thought I saw a spike, but you know what? Maybe I should just let it go. Yeah, I think I thought I saw a spike, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and put her into a new home. And look at the Cattleya zip, formerly Laelia zip. Look how quickly this growth is coming up. I love that. Look how pretty that is. As well as she's got roots going down into the pot. You can't really see very well, but on the Laelia purpurata carina, you can see her lovely roots there, as well as her growth is not coming up quite as quickly, but I do understand they are slow growers. And then the Lois Mcneil is finally shooting out lovely roots, and there are some under the media, and then the roots, of course, that she came with are still viable. And she's pretty much almost done with this growth. It is starting to harden off. It's still a little soft down in here, but it is starting to harden off here. And I moved my Speciosa red under this light, thinking maybe if I give her a little brighter light that will induce a spike. I will wait and see. And then this is our DTPS. Hold on, let me see if there we go. DTPS Teeny Honey that we kind of are using as a little project plant, but she is, look how perky she is. Look at those leaves. Remember how droopy she was? Look at the leaves. They are hard as a rock. And I am very surprised at how straightforward these are because of how droopy she was. Even the bottom leaves, the one that's senescing, is firm. Now, the question has been asked, was I sure that that was a growing leaf or just a dehydrated leaf? So what clued me in that this leaf was still growing is, do you see the little brighter down here at the apex of the crease? That means it's still in growth mode, whereas once they're done growing, the color evens itself out. So she is still in growth mode. She is firmer, but she is softer than the others because I can still kind of bend her, so she is still growing. So now I am just hoping that she does start shooting out some new roots down in the pot. I thought I saw a new root growth, guys, but she's got this lovely root here, and she does have some nice roots in the pot. It was kind of unfair of me not to show you guys the roots, and I apologize for that. I should have just taken her out and shown you, even though I deleted the original footage because she had already been watered and I didn't want to mess too much up. But she's got nice root there too, and just from the fact that she is now so dehydrated, there are roots down there helping her out. So let me just put her back real quick. There we go. And then I put the Macotes and a piece of my jewel orchid from back here into this little pot, and she's really pushing out this leaf here. I just think the two together are going to look really pretty. The Vanda that I just got from Orchid Supply Store, the Vanda Partiarette Classic. So what I did is I got another one of the food baskets, of course put it on a hanger, filled it up with large bark at the bottom, set the roots in the pot in there, excuse me, and then just filled her around. This way I don't have to water her every day. I know me, I don't have time to take care of a bare root Vanda, but I do know they prefer a lot of air around their root. And sitting on our windowsill, our Rhynchostylus gigantea. Let me just take her out so I can show you guys real quick and be very careful. But you see that big beautiful root right there, and then she's got another one growing out here. That to me is a sign of loveliness, just loveliness. And the Cattleya green leopard is starting to harden off her leaves on her new growth. And what else is going down over here? Down here. Let's go down here real quick. So the Dendrobium Pink, I'm saying it wrong. Let me just zoom in so you can see what name I'm chopping up. And my Laviflorium here, Laviflorium right here. Probably next month, which is October, I'm going to move them from this shelf where they're getting that dappled light, and I'm going to be rearranging the plants anyway as I'm bringing in the girls from outside. So these guys, the two Dendrobium down here, will be moved up here along with my second love, who is really pushing out that new growth. Pathiopedilum, which one is this? Ying's Heart is really pushing out this leaf pretty quickly. And anything else going on down here? Oh, the Violacea crossed with Self seems to be doing much better down here. She's keeping her leaves. This yellowing is kind of slowed down a little bit. And I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that she starts pushing out a new leaf. I was trying to see if I could see one. Hold on, let me just get her a little bit closer. And I don't see anything. No, I don't see any new growth coming. Like I said, I may have to replace her because I don't mind replacing her. And my lemon drop back here. Is it lemon drop? I always forget. Oops. Oh, lime green, not even a lemon. It's just kind of sitting there, still waiting to produce something. So I got this one from Yoshi as a freebie. So hopefully I do it justice. And I thought I saw a new growth, but that's just the lighter version of the bottom. And it is in all small lava rock that I water every few days, but I do keep water down at the bottom for humidity just to help keep her alive. I figure the leaves can drink from the humidity coming up. And this one here, oh, she does have a new leaf coming. Way down there, do you see it? So that is cool. So hopefully they'll finish growing their growths, and then by maybe December, February, we'll see their blooms again. And then I still think is the Queen's Bear, now that she's bloomed, is working on this leaf. And that, I think, is it, guys. Well, and then the beautiful cactus here. I don't know if it's Christmas or Thanksgiving. Either way it goes, it's just, oh my goodness, it's just getting so big. So with that, I will see you guys on the next one.